What's going on, champs and champettes? Welcome to a double upload because in today's secondary video we have to talk about the brand new CouRage JD X Fortnite icon series set that has officially been decrypted. I wanted to wait a little bit before recording this video so that CouRage actually had some time to showcase it in his live stream, which by time this video is live, he should still be live showcasing all the cosmetics and actually using them in game, so definitely go check that out. But with that said, in today's video we'll be showcasing all of his cosmetics across the two different skins, the back blings, the pickaxes, etc. So let's start off with the CouRage skin itself. So here's the normal version of the outfit, front and back design. You can see the idle animation, which on his live stream he mentioned that he recorded himself doing, so it's quite literally a pose he did in real life. And we have the noir variant of that exact same skin. You know, it has a nice black, white, and I guess like a lightish gray theme going on with it with some red as well. And then if we go back to the normal variant, we have the final boss CouRage outfit, which has a bit of reactivity. As you can see by the flames are inspired by Egotus from solo leveling. The flames will get longer and longer as you get more and more eliminations, and from what I've understood, they'll stay longer. So there's a chance when you get elimination, if you don't get a lot during, you know, a certain amount of time, the flames will actually kind of like decrease and, you know, go to the smaller form right here. But as you get more eliminations back to back to back, you'll actually have a longer flame, and it'll be a hype little moment to have. And then of course we have the noir variant of the final boss CouRage as well. You can see the flame right there and how it actually evolves a little bit better, I think, because of the contrast between the background and that. But overall, a decent set of cosmetics, you know, in terms of just this skin alone, that you'll be able to pick up in the item shop. Now, if we go over here, we have a reactive off version right here, which doesn't have any flames at all. If we go over to the non-noir version, you can see what that looks like without the flames as well. So if you're not a big fan of the flames or you just don't like the reactivity, you can turn that off. Now, of course, there isn't any reactivity on the normal CouRage version of the skin, but it is still a nice skin to actually get a part of the Icon series collaboration. And then we also got the Courageous Knight skin as well. This is a remake, or I guess like a retake on the original Red Knight skin. You'll see that by the back bling and everything else, and it has some minor adjustments in order to make the skin match more of what CouRage actually likes in terms of the skin to make it look a little bit cleaner. For back blings, we have two of them, the first one being a lion shield, which has a whole focus on not really going over your shoulders too much. As you see from the front view, you can't really see it peeking over the shoulders really much at all, and to not really feel too clunky or big or whatever else. So that was kind of the goal with this shield back bling, and it looks like it did. The Epic Games did a pretty decent job on it. We also have the CouRage shield back bling right here as well, which this one, oh wow, that like clips into the arms a lot. Hold on, I want to go back to this skin real quickly. That is like if we go here, right, and you know, look at the side, it kind of hovers off the back, but with the CouRage shield back bling, that is like on your back. Like, it is basically attached to you in a way, which, you know, I think is nice to see, but I wasn't expecting it to be that close to the body. Now, that one will somewhat poke out of the back of you as you actually wear it, but it is nice to see that we have two different shield back blings available for you, with the second one kind of being more of like a, I want to rep CouRage in the matches I play type of back bling. For the pickaxes, we got the Courageous Scepter right here, which has the Leviathan axe animation, so if we swing it real quickly, you can see that animation right there. Now, in terms of like a built-in emote or whatever, it doesn't have like the defrost built-in emote that the Leviathan axe had, but it does still at least have the animation. And then we got the Courageous axe as well, which is just a reskinned version of the Red Knight axe from back in the day, so it's nice to see that returning, but in a new form to match CouRage JD. And if we look closely at it, if you guys notice, it actually has his logo right there on like the handle. It kind of like wraps around both sides there, so a nice little subtle reference to CouRage right there. No new gliders, no new kicks, no new controls, no new auras. But if we go down here to emotes, we have a few different things. First up, we have this emote right here called Proud Victory. Now, this one is designed to make it so that when you actually get a victory royale, you'll turn towards the camera whenever you decide to use it, and you'll be able to pose in front of your victory royale title, which is a pretty nice thing to actually see. And then we also have the Winception emote. And I'm actually going to rotate this one around so you can see the screen right there. So there it is from that view, and then we'll show it from the front view right here so you can see what it looks like on both ends, you know, the front and back view. Let's go! Next up, we have the animated 100 Thieves emoticon. After that, we have the animated take over emoticon, which has take part and then X's out and says take over on it. I'm not for sure if that one actually got announced at all. It feels like something that they didn't even mention was coming, but it's interesting to see regardless. We have a new sidekick being Louie right here under the codename of Scroll Vessel. If we go to the edit category, you can see the different variants. We have the bandana off. We have the bandana on called Courageous Plaid. Now, I'm not going to be able to really rotate it around, but you can see kind of the design right there. For the heart reaction, we got the Courageous Heart reaction right here. And then for the emote, we have the crowned emote that we had talked about before. Very animated emote overall though, looks pretty nice. But I had two of these because I was wondering if there was any customization options. Of course, since it's an Icon Series Sidekick, there is not any customization to it. And even though I have it named right here, I'm not for sure if you're going to be able to rename Louie whenever you want. There's a chance you might be able to, but usually with these type of collaboration sidekicks, they don't allow that. So I guess it waits to be seen, you know, regarding when it actually releases in the item shop for everyone. We have the Courageous Takeover animated and reactive wrap right here. So if we shoot it, you can see the shooting stars going through the actual wrap. Looks pretty nice, pretty simplistic. And then of course you have like a normal animation kind of going on very subtly with the actual stars right there in the front. And then as we go down here, we have ourselves a new banner icon for Courage JD. Now this, I'm not really for sure how you're going to be able to obtain it because it is just kind of there in its own little bubble. It hasn't really been mentioned for anything. I don't believe it's for any of the tournament rewards, but it is still in existence and it's a cool little part of the whole entire collaboration. But other than that, I think this is pretty much it. I'm going to double check here real quickly. But yeah, after double checking, it appears that these are all the cosmetics a part of this collaboration. So with that said, I think I'm just going to end the video here. Hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. These cosmetics should be in the item shop on October 17th, December 17th, if I remember correctly. We have talked about it more in detail in a previous video, so if you need the specifics regarding like pricing and all that stuff, you can find that online on the channel or wherever else. But until then, you know, this should be releasing in the item shop soon. Hope you champions and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys next time with another upload. So until then, peace out.